And welcome to What's Next Weekly, Premier NX's weekly podcast for forward-thinking leaders who aren't just keeping up with change, they're defining what comes next.
I'm Sophia Grant.
And I'm Alex Reed. Each week, we break down the biggest challenges and opportunities in business growth, digital transformation, and AI, giving you the insights you need to lead with confidence.
In today's deep dive, we're looking into a major shift happening right now in insurance. The topic is scaled AI is transforming the claims process. You see, while many carriers remain stuck in what some are calling pilot paralysis, just running endless experiments without ever reaching scale, a small group of leaders is already, pulling way ahead. They're dramatically cutting costs, speeding up settlements, and really redefining what's possible in claims operations.
And here's the key difference, right? The leaders aren't just buying tools and, hoping for the best. They're actually transforming workflows alongside a tech-enabled partner who knows how to operationalize AI, integrate it with legacy systems, and this is crucial, get it right. Because in claims, speed matters. But accuracy and trust matter more.
Let's get started.
Okay, so let's unpack this concept of pilot paralysis. Yeah, because when I first saw the numbers, I honestly had to double check them. You see these headlines, 78% of insurers are using generative AI, and it sounds like the revolution is already over, like everyone won.
It does sound great until you look at the fine print. That 78%, that's mostly dabbling. It's people playing in sandboxes. When you look for companies that have actually integrated AI at an enterprise level, really scaling it across the entire claims process, that number just crashes down to 4%.
4%, wow. That is a staggering gap. So what exactly is the 96% doing wrong? Are they just stuck in meetings?
They're stuck in safety. They're using AI for these really low-stakes, isolated tasks. Summarizing a document here, drafting a customer email there. It's helpful, sure, but it's incremental. It's like buying a jet engine and then strapping it to a horse-drawn carriage. You have all this power, but the vehicle, the legacy workflow, it just can't handle the speed, so you just end up going at the speed of the horse anyway.
I love that image. So the leaders, that 4%, they aren't just strapping the engine to the carriage.
No, not at all. They're building a plane. They are doing a complete end-to-end redesign. So instead of asking, how can AI help this claims adjuster write an email faster, they're asking a different question. They're asking, does a human even need to touch this claim right now?
That's a fundamental shift.
Exactly. And the payoff is, it's huge. We aren't talking about saving 5 minutes on paperwork. Leaders who really redesign the workflow are seeing something like a 35% jump in productivity. That's because the AI is handling the triage, the initial assessment, even drafting the settlement offer. The human only steps in for the complex judgment calls.
Which also means the customer gets paid faster.
Much faster.
But if the blueprint is there, redesign the workflow, get 35% efficiency. Why is everyone else still paralyzed? Yeah. Is it just stubbornness?
It's fear. And honestly, it's valid fear. There are 3 big blockers. First, talent. Most insurers just don't have deep AI expertise in-house. Second, accuracy. In insurance, if you get it wrong,
you get sued.
Right, you get sued. And third, the big one, data security. Putting sensitive claims data into a new model, that feels incredibly risky to them.
Of course. You can't have a hallucinating AI denying valid claims. So how are the winners getting over those hurdles? What's in their playbook that the others are missing?
It really comes down to 5 traits. And the first one is just ambition. A bold ambition. They aren't trying to patch holes. They want to rebuild the entire hull. They commit to that end-to-end redesign we talked about.
So they're not looking for the quick fixes.
No. And that leads directly to the second one, which is strategy. They have a clear map. They know when to build and when to buy. They aren't trying to code everything from scratch if a partner already has a better tool.
That makes sense. Don't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Just make the wheel spin faster.
Exactly. And the next 2 are about culture, which, as you know, is where most big tech projects die. You need alignment. The claims team, the people on the ground, and the tech team cannot be in silos. And you need broad ownership. Innovation can't just happen in some lab somewhere. The adjusters need to feel like they own this change.
So it's less, here is your new robot overlords, and more like, here is your new superpower.
Precisely. Which brings us to the final trait, upskilling. You can't just drop this incredible tech on people and walk away. The leaders are heavily investing in teaching their workforce how to interpret data and how to work with the AI. Because at the end of the day, the AI is there to handle the volume. The humans are there to handle the nuance.
And that brings us to the end of our discussion on how scaled AI is transforming the claims process. It's clear that the gap between small-scale experimentation and enterprise-wide implementation is where the real competitive advantage is being built.
Yeah.
And that gap is best closed with the right partner.
Absolutely. If today's deep dive resonated with you, please subscribe to What's Next Weekly on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss a conversation. Leaving a rating or review really helps us connect with more leaders like you.
And we'd love to hear your thoughts. Is your organization still piloting AI in silos? Or are you scaling it across claims operations with a partner who can help you get it right? Share with us on LinkedIn by tagging Premier and X and using the hashtag #What'sNextWeekly.
For more insights, show notes, and resources from today's discussion, you can visit our website at premiernx.com.
And a quick note, this podcast episode is based on articles and industry insights and was produced with the support of Google AI services.
Join us next week on What's Next Weekly, Premier and X's weekly podcast, where we'll continue exploring how to turn today's operational challenges into tomorrow's growth opportunities.
Until then, keep building what's next.